Hello everybody, it is January 8th, which means we have reached day 3 of the Bout of Books 9.0 Readathon. This morning I was able to complete my third book, and I have to be honest, I'm pretty pleased with the progress I've made thus far. My first goal of the Readathon was to complete Looking for Alaska by John Green. Going into the Readathon, I was about 50 pages in, but I was able to complete this all on the first day, and my mind really hasn't changed about this book. It's still my favorite John Green piece. I think the story is absolutely wonderful and very captivating. It's just certain characters. Certain characters are the reason it gets 4 stars on Goodreads for me. The second book I was able to complete on the first day was Don't Worry, It Gets Worse, 120-something's Most Failed Attempts at Adulthood by Alita Nugent. I highly recommend this book to any millennial. I found myself relating to something she said in each chapter. It's so hysterical and so brutally honest, and I highly recommend, especially if you're in college or out of college, to read this book. For me, this book was so captivating that I was able to read it in one sitting. I laid down on my bed and read it cover to cover. Wednesday, I spent reading The Commitment by Dan Savage. Like I said before, I think Dan Savage is great, but this book was just not that satisfying. It was a bit too long. I think it could have done with maybe 100 pages taken out of it. I think a lot of the mini stories within the book needed to be cut down because they just really weren't that relevant to the overall story he was trying to tell. But I would still highly recommend this book if you are a fan of Dan Savage or just interested in this topic. So those 3 books that I've read so far in the Bout of Books 9.0 Readathon brings my total number of pages read to 683, which I'm pretty pleased with. The next book I have to read is Are You There, Vodka? It's Me, Chelsea by Chelsea Candler. I honestly have to say I'm kind of mad with myself for choosing so much nonfiction. I'm really craving a story and I'm really craving some fiction, but I'm going to power through this book and then hopefully get to The Secret Life of Bees at the end. So that is all for this update. I will update you again at the end of the Readathon. For now, if you'd like, feel free to follow me on social media that I have listed below. I'll list my Goodreads account down there as well. Until next time, happy reading.